Marina Mabrey. Remember she was making fun when Dejanay poked Caitlin Clark and I remember she was doing this.
Marina Money Mabrey requesting a trade from the Connecticut Sun.
Karma has a funny way of working, and Marina Mabrey is feeling it. After laughing off Dejanay Carrington's eye poke on Caitlin Clark last season, she now finds herself in a tough spot with the Connecticut Sun. Meanwhile, Clark is shining, and Indiana is building something special. Now, with Mabrey reportedly looking for a way out, the irony couldn't be sweeter. She who laughs last, laughs best. And right now, Clark and the Fever are getting the last laugh. Buckle up, because this twist of fate is just getting started.
In the world? What in the world? They just left me holding the bag. They got me. They left me. They left me, and I am just holding the bag. I'm sitting here. I wanted to trade from the Chicago Sky to the Connecticut Sun because I said I wanted to be on a championship style team, right? That's what I wanted, right? But now, we see what.
Marina Mabrey is now facing a twist of fate she never saw coming. Last season, in a moment many won't forget, she was caught laughing as Dejanay Carrington sneakily poked Caitlin Clark in the eye. Fast forward, and irony has struck. Clark is thriving, Indiana is rising, and Mabrey's own situation isn't looking quite as amusing.
I don't even know why I would intend to hit anybody in the eye. That doesn't even make sense to me, but no, I didn't. I didn't know I hit her.
Yes, you heard that right. Marina Mabrey's laugh echoed across the court at a moment that should have sparked shock, not amusement. Fast forward, and karma has worked its magic. In a stunning twist of poetic justice, the Connecticut Sun, once her safe haven, have seemingly moved on, prioritizing a team built on camaraderie and integrity. Now, Mabrey finds herself on the outside looking in.
Set in freaking Uncasville, Connecticut, the Connecticut Sun is no more. Ever since everybody and their mama, including the head coach, the former head coach being Stephanie White, ever since everybody and their mama jumped ship, I said it is over with. They have lost all their talent. And now, guys, it's breaking news. Marina Mabrey has said, you know what? She looked to her right. Hold on. She looked to her right. She looked to her left. She said, I can't do.
In a twist that's as ironic as it is unfortunate, Marina Mabrey now finds herself scrambling for a new team. Her desperate attempts to find an exit are almost comically fitting, a real-life comedy of errors. What once seemed like confidence now looks more like a downfall in motion.
Mabrey? This is what Marina Mabrey said when she went to Connecticut, by the way. Being a part of a team like this that is so disciplined with a championship mindset, I haven't been a part of that yet. Remember, she was traded to the Sun just back in July. But now, things...
After her infamous laugh, whispers spread through the league like wildfire. Every gym, locker room, and practice session became a quiet stage for her misfortune. Teammates and rivals alike smirked at the irony. Marina Mabrey, once so confident, now scrambling for a way out. As she reached out to potential teams, her calls went unanswered. Her social media posts met with little more than pity. Meanwhile, the echoes of her laughter still linger in Connecticut's halls, a reminder of the moment that may have sealed her fate. It's almost as if the universe itself is playing a cosmic prank, and with every desperate move, the disdain from those who once tolerated her antics only seems to grow stronger.
Marina Mabrey was left holding the bag because, you know, she's on that team. She wanted to be there. And once she got there, a couple months later, the head coach is gone. Again, the head coach is gone. All five of your starters are gone. Not just your point guard, not just your shooting guard, not just your small forward, not just your power forward, not just your center. All five are gone. So that veteran presence that have won championships before, gone. That head coach that was on the verge of winning a championship as a head coach, gone. And Marina Mabrey is looking like, I know this didn't just happen to me. I know this did not just happen to me. And yes, indeed, Marina Mabrey, it did. Because sometimes the grass is not...
Marina Mabrey's future remains uncertain, clouded by laughter and regret. But the drama doesn't end with her. Enter Chennedy Carter. Yes, The infamous duo of controversy is now scrambling to escape the shadows of their own past. Both have repeatedly dismissed the rising star that is Caitlin Clark, choosing bitterness over admiration. While Clark continues to elevate the game with talent and hard work, Mabrey and Carter remain stuck in a cycle of envy and resentment. Instead of embracing success, they lurk in its shadow, watching as the league moves forward without them. Now, their desperation to rewrite their narratives is painfully obvious.
Forget all of the events that transpired last year with her and Caitlin Clark, and then she refused to own up to what she did. What organization want to do?
As rumors swirl and teams rethink their options, Marina Mabrey's desperate pleas to leave the Connecticut Sun grow louder. Her frantic search for a new team feels as futile as a dropped call in a thunderstorm. Meanwhile, Chennedy Carter finds herself in a strikingly similar predicament, a tale of two troubled players unable to outrun their past missteps. With each passing day, the gap between those embraced by success and those left behind grows wider. Once confident, they now scramble at the league's fringes, desperate to reclaim relevance. But in a sport that values talent, teamwork, and growth, their brand of negativity may have no place in the WNBA's future.
Teams that can afford her. Like, just salary cap wise, she is on a $200K contract. It's not a max, but it's a $200K contract. So I am just clicked on the NBA standings, not the WNBA standings. My bad. So if we look at the teams, the Valkyries could sign her, but that's a rebuilding team. The Liberty do not have the cap space. The Lynx might.
While Marina Mabrey and her cohorts cling to silent phone lines, the Indiana Fever are building a powerhouse. With each new signing, they look more like the Avengers assembling for battle. The front office is making bold, strategic moves, almost as if they uncovered a secret formula for success. Cheryl Swoops once scoffed at the idea of players flocking to Indiana, yet here we are, witnessing history being rewritten in real time as the Fever become a true destination for talent.
Who will be free agents next year? There's a lot of other going on that players are like, this ain't where I want to be.
Caitlin Clark isn't just changing the game, she's changing the entire WNBA landscape. With every record-breaking performance, she's proving that Indiana is no longer an afterthought, but a destination. Players are drawn to her transformative energy, eager to be part of something special. Meanwhile, Marina Mabrey's search for a new team feels like a closed chapter, her past missteps now working against her. The league is moving forward, favoring those who embrace greatness over grudges. Clark's presence has redefined expectations, making Indiana a legitimate contender. While some players scramble to stay relevant, she's leading a revolution, turning skeptics into believers and proving that talent, leadership, and character will always win in the end. The Fever aren't just rebuilding, they're rising. And as Clark continues to dominate, it's clear. This isn't just a moment. It's the beginning of a new era in women's basketball, with Indiana at the center of it all.
Caitlin Clark be a good pro? Absolutely. Will Caitlin Clark come into the WNBA and do what she's doing right now? Immediately? Absolutely not. Not gonna happen.
Okay.
Caitlin Clark isn't just a scorer, she's a game changer. Her leadership and vision have transformed the Indiana Fever, inspiring teammates to elevate their play and shifting the power dynamics of the league. With richer contracts and a renewed sense of ambition, Indiana is no longer just another team, it's a destination. Coaches and players alike recognize her influence, crediting her presence as a key factor in the Fever's rise. Meanwhile, Marina Mabrey finds herself adrift, struggling to find a team willing to take a chance on her. The contrast is striking. While Clark attracts top talent and reshapes the WNBA, Marina faces the consequences of past missteps. This is a lesson in sports. Greatness attracts greatness, and those who undermine it often find themselves left behind. Clark's impact proves that talent, humility, and respect will always win. In a league that rewards integrity, she's not just thriving, she's redefining the future.
For Cheryl Swoops, if you see Cheryl Swoops, she did a lot of talking a few months ago about the Indiana Fever, the locker room environment, how people didn't want to play there, how people wanted to leave. Stephanie White came in and said, okay, hold up. Let me go to Indeed.com and Indeed get some free agents to come in here that want to play, that are accomplished, seasoned veterans.
As the WNBA landscape shifts, the Indiana Fever's bold recruitment strategy is making waves. Their aggressive approach to building a powerhouse roster has shocked fans and reshaped the league's competitive balance. Each new signing feels like a blockbuster move, reinforcing Indiana's commitment to dominance. The opportunity to play alongside the electrifying Caitlin Clark has become irresistible, drawing talent eager to be part of something special. Players who were once overlooked now find themselves in the spotlight, proving that Indiana is no longer an afterthought. Doubters have gone silent, replaced by excitement as the Fever's rise continues to captivate the league.
Pick up a vet, a professional like Sydney Colson, and then you also have a vet like DeWanna Bonner, and you also have a vet like Kelsey Mitchell, and then you have Cece and Aaliyah Boston and Lexi and the MAGA Barbie, and isn't Katie Lou still on your team too? So I mean, shout out to the Indiana Fever, but it's clear that this is a scheme that Todd set up to get Cece.
Marina Mabrey's current situation is a stark reminder of how quickly fortunes can change in the WNBA. Once respected for her skills, she now finds herself overshadowed by past mistakes, her name more associated with controversy than success. Meanwhile, the league moves forward, celebrating rising stars who embody resilience, growth, and true leadership. This season is proving that talent alone isn't enough. Character, adaptability, and a winning mentality matter just as much. While teams like Indiana are thriving, building chemistry, and attracting top talent, players stuck in old habits are being left behind. The game is evolving, rewarding those who embrace progress and contribute to a culture of excellence. As new stars emerge and powerhouse teams take shape, the WNBA's landscape is shifting. The message is clear. Those who uplift the game will flourish, while those who rely on drama and divisiveness will struggle to find their place.
Mabrey is hilarious. I'm sorry. This is her fourth team again. She used to be a Dallas Wing. She used to be a Los Angeles Spark. She used to be a Chicago Sky. And now she's a Connecticut Sun. And now she's like, you know what? Again, like she looked around at that Will Smith. Remember in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Will Smith came home and it was no furniture, it was no people.
Marina Mabrey, once a promising talent, now finds herself on the outside looking in. A harsh reminder that every action has consequences. The moment she laughed at a controversial incident may have seemed trivial, but it has left a lasting mark on her reputation. Now, every missed opportunity and unanswered call from potential teams adds to her downward spiral. The message is clear. Those who undermine success often find themselves struggling to regain relevance. Meanwhile, the energy within rising teams is electric, filled with ambition, camaraderie, and the determination to build lasting legacies. Players who embrace growth and respect the game are flourishing, while those who let arrogance and poor judgment define them are left behind. Marina's situation serves as a cautionary tale. Talent alone isn't enough. In professional sports, attitude, leadership, and integrity matter just as much. One misstep, one moment of misplaced arrogance, can be the difference between a thriving career and a slow fade into obscurity.
Sucks for Marina Mabrey though. She wanted to leave, but her practice facility got worse, and all the best players on her team.
In a league where every move is analyzed and every mistake magnified, Marina Mabrey's situation is a textbook case of instant karma. The irony is impossible to ignore. Once seen as a rising star, she now faces the harsh reality of a market that prioritizes professionalism, consistency, and respect. Every missed opportunity serves as a reminder of past missteps, shaping a legacy she never intended. As doors close around her, it's clear that talent alone isn't enough. Character matters just as much.
Take a look at the women on the left side of my screen right here, okay? Take a good look at them because they are no longer on the Team Connecticut Sun in the WNBA. Veronica Burton is missing on this photo, but that is player number 6. That's 6 women who are no longer on the Connecticut Sun team.
Meanwhile, teams led by visionary leaders like Caitlin Clark are thriving, attracting top-tier talent and fostering a winning culture. The divide between those who embrace teamwork and those stuck in past grudges grows wider by the day. While Marina struggles with missed opportunities, others are flourishing under fresh leadership, proving that adaptability and professionalism are essential in the world of basketball. The league rewards those who learn, grow, and contribute positively, while those who resist change are left behind. Marina's fall from grace is a powerful reminder. Ambition must be paired with respect, or the consequences will be unavoidable.
Indiana Fever are officially title contenders. Every day they have something new for us in free agency. And today, it's Miss DeWanna Bonner. 6-time WNBA All-Star and WNBA champ, a veteran in this game, can pretty much do it all, also an enforcer, nasty defense. Should I continue? We have a new starting 5. Caitlin at the 1, Kelsey at the 2, DeWanna at...
With the stage set and the players in place, the evolving landscape of the WNBA continues to captivate. The story isn't just about triumph, it's also about downfall. While teams like the Indiana Fever bask in a resurgence driven by vision and determination, others are left grappling with past missteps. Marina M., once a rising star, now stands as a cautionary tale, watching from the sidelines as the league moves forward without her. Her once bright future has faded, serving as a stark reminder that talent alone isn't enough. Character, professionalism, and respect are just as vital in building a lasting legacy.
So again, I don't hold it against Marina Mabrey. I actually feel sorry for Marina Mabrey because she is pretty much stuck, entrapped in Uncasville, Connecticut, where they don't even have to.
Marina's journey is far from over, but the path ahead is uncertain, filled with challenges that will test her character and determination. Her future remains unwritten, a blank slate that could lead to redemption or further decline. Meanwhile, the Indiana Fever, led by Caitlin Clark, are gearing up for a thrilling run at the WNBA championship. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe. More videos are on screen now.